Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David and this is a Magic Review. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Magic Review here at Magic Orthodoxy. What's going on? What is this all about? Well, Monday through Friday, 5 days a week, I give you a Magic Review. That's right. And not some trick you've never ever heard of. These are always the latest and the greatest. I am receiving these tricks for free so that I can help you before you spend your money, okay? I want you to know exactly what's inside the box. I want you to know where your money's going, right? What you're getting, so that you can make up your own mind, okay? Because only you know you. Only you know the style of magic that you like. Only you know which tricks you gravitate towards. At the end, I should be able to answer all your questions so that you can make an educated purchase. Today, we're going to look at AmazeMint. AmazeMint from ThoughtCast Magic. What is AmazeMint? AmazeMint is card to box, right? It's card to box, card to mint box, okay? So, it's pretty standard. You show a box empty, right? And then you do a card trick. You have a card selected. It's returned to the deck. It's lost. Maybe you do a little bit of a ambitious card routine in there somewhere. And then the card vanishes and then appears magically inside the box. You can open the box, dump the card out, and the spectator can unfold it, and it's their signed card. So, the questions. What are the questions? Is it what I thought? Well, yeah. It's what I thought. I've actually reviewed 3 or 4 of this exact same style trick, right? Card to box. It is a classic effect in Magic. And so there's been several attempts at how to solve this puzzle. Okay, I think most notably, my first one was Jay Sankey effect. I don't even remember what it was called. It was just a silver tube-shaped box with a screw-on lid. So you couldn't see inside of it, right? It wasn't transparent. And then inside was literally a red playing card folded in force and glued to the bottom. That was it. So you just saw it down there, and then you did your shuttle pass. Jay Sankey loves the shuttle pass. You did your shuttle pass, and of course, since the box is now upside down, there's no way that card could still be in there, right? Since then, and I think this trick mirrors this is Mint Box. So Mint Box, Daniel Garcia, 2019, I think it was. So I reviewed that trick as well. Daniel Garcia did the same thing. So Mint Box, card to Mint Box. And then most recently, I reviewed Vision Box from John Miranda. So Vision Box was a clear acrylic box. So that once you do the dump, you can look back in the clear acrylic box and see nothing, right? It's completely empty. So AmazeMint is very similar to all those past effects. So what they've done is they've taken a little bit from here, a little bit from here, and a little bit from here, and then come up with their own. Everything's gonna come inside of this little black zipped pouch, and you're gonna get all the pieces that you need to kind of put together your own AmazeMint box. Once you're done, it'll look like this. So it's a little silver box. I believe he said that they came from Trader Joe's. So Trader Joe's also should have a gold box as well. So if you went out and bought a gold box, he includes some of the gold pieces, should you wish a gold box. But the decals are all printed from ThoughtCast. And so you can have it with an actual Trader Joe's logo. You could have it with one like mine that just says mints, if you wanted to go that route. He also includes blank ones if English isn't your first language. And of course, there's a gimmick card inside of there. And then you're also gonna get all the pieces and parts to kind of put your little gimmick together. What's the overall quality and production value of the video? You're gonna be taken out to a website, right? And in that, there's 11 videos embedded. And so you can watch the videos, and then in between each video, there's text. So you can actually read what you just watched. So they do put it out in text form as well. Each video is not that long, maybe only 5 minutes or so. And you're going to get two different performances, although they're pretty similar. They're going to talk about gimmick prep. They'll talk about the label you want to use. And they're going to go into the sleights of the actual card trick. So yes, you will need to know how to do a Mercury card fold. You will need to know how to do a little bit of an ambitious card, whether that just means controlling a card, you know, what have you. They'll talk about some variations. They'll go over cleanup. They'll cover alternate versions where the card dummy stays inside the box. You're also going to get another version from Joseph Kerr, and you'll get his explanation as well. And there is some crediting within the text. If you went into the text and read that, you would find the crediting. A pocket space, well, you saw how big the tin is, right? You kind of need that. There's nothing outside the tin that you need, all right? So there's nothing in addition to. You're carrying everything inside the tin. It's self-contained, and then of course you'll have a deck of cards and a Sharpie marker. This trick's gonna work best if the spectator signs the card, right? Because otherwise, you could have just forced it. But that you'll need to know how to do that. So as far as sleights and difficulty level, yeah, covered it. So you got to know how to do the Mercury card fold, okay? You got to know how to do a shuttle pass, some sort of switch, right? And you need to know how to control a card. Those are all crucial to the trick. If you don't know how to do those things, yeah, the trick doesn't work. Because really they're just giving you a tool. They're giving you a gimmicked box that allows a card to be camouflaged so that you can't see it, and then it becomes seen. And then when you do your shuttle pass, the card remains inside the box, right? It remains stationary. So angles and inspectability, the box can't be examined really before or after. You'd have to do some pretty intense cleanup to do that, all right? And the angles are they're pretty good. Yeah, the angles are they're pretty decent, right? You're pretty much holding it in your hands like this, and you're giving it a little shake. Really, that's pretty much it. Setup and reset, you'll need to put on all the decals yourself. So I had a little trouble with the decals personally. I wanted to use the Trader Joe's decals, but what I ended up with was a dark green logo and a light green logo, so they didn't match. So I don't know if I was supposed to get 2 dark greens and 2 light greens, or if I was only supposed to get a set of dark green or only supposed to get a set of light green. That wasn't clear. But I only had one of each, so I couldn't use those. I had to use the one that you saw, the mint one. And then they seem like they're just decals that got printed on a computer. So you could super glue them down, make them stronger, or I mean, you could make your own, right? You can make your own. You can go to Trader Joe's and rip those logos off and use your own. You could do whatever, right? The tools are all metal, right? The tools are all permanent, magnets, things like that, strong things. So if you're a whiz at the computer graphic-y stuff, you eventually want to make your own logos, go for it. They even say in the video that the decals will wear out over time. So yeah. Positives. All right, so what are the positives? I mean, this is a good solution to card to box. It is. It is a good solution. And when you watch them do it in the performance, it's a good trick, right? It is a good card to box trick. Negatives, arts and crafts, right? I'm not a big fan of arts and crafts, but I understand why they're there, right? And like I said, I had that little issue with my decals. The other thing that bothered me a little bit was the noise. So there's an audible noise when the card appears inside the box. And it is not the sound that you would get from a cardboard card rattling around inside of a metal box. It wouldn't make that noise. Now it's brief. Your spectators probably won't even register with it, but it just jumped out to me that it was a little loud. It is loud, audible, right? But again, it's only for a split second. It's not long. Your spectators probably won't even faze them, right? But there is an audible noise. So there was that. All right, so how much is this? It is $30. So $30, and like I said, you get all the parts you need. You can order this in a red bicycle or a blue bicycle, depending on your preference. And like I said, they're gonna give you all the parts for a silver box and a copper box should you acquire a second box. And it's all available at ThoughtCast Magic. And I want to thank ThoughtCast Magic for allowing me to have it so I could do the review for you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey, would you like to learn a magic trick? You would? Did you know I have a second channel? That's right. I have a second channel where I teach beginning level magic tricks. Magic Channel Card Tricks is a place that you can go to learn tricks with ordinary items you can find around the house. Paper clips, rubber bands, pens, and of course, decks of cards. I teach beginning level card tricks, simple card tricks, simple card forces that anybody could learn. I also review magic kits. So if you go buy a magic kit from the store, your local Walmart or Target, or you get a magic kit for Christmas, I'll go over exactly what's inside. And I'll even teach you how to perform with some of those tricks that you get inside those kits. Plus, I'm even gonna give you video instruction to very simple, very inexpensive tricks that you can pick up at your favorite magic store. Sometimes you get those tricks and the instructions are just on a tiny little piece of typewritten paper and you have no idea how to do that trick. Don't throw that trick away. Don't put it in a box. Come back to Magic Channel Card Tricks and I will teach you how to use that trick as well. Or maybe you're not a beginner. Maybe you're not a beginner, but maybe you have a niece or a nephew or a little brother or sister that you could share this channel with them. This is a great, safe place, kid-friendly, where they can learn beginning level magic. Make sure you head on over to Magic Channel Card Tricks, give my videos a like, subscribe to that channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being a part of Magic Orthodoxy.